concerts without active record. Kuna kutumia active record. Active record niseme inafanyanga vitu siku rahisi lakini sasa bila kuitumia at least tutaelewa what happens under the hood. So let's just dive into it. It's a simple project. I think we shall be done just quite fast. So I want you guys to be lively, contribute. Saki nisikie kama niko peke yangu. Unaona venye network inapotea, so nadhani network ilishapotea na jongeresha. So keep talking so that when you don't talk I know it's time to sort out my network. Is that okay?
Sawa bro.
Record.
Yeah,
fiti. So tuko na a band, tuko na bands, and then we have concerts, and then we have venue.
Inkis,
Yes.
usisahau kurecord ama you recording it.
Acha nikuonyeshe.
Sawa. Sawa.
Okay. So bands, concerts, and venue. The thing is, now you have to understand the association. Tunasema kuna associations between things. Tukasema there is one to one, one to many. I'm sorry, and then there is many to many. So we understand the association first, and then we can build out our classes, and then put our association na tutakuwa sawa. So the first thing tunaambiwa hapa, a band has many concerts. Yeah, you know, bands wanazungukanga wakifanya nini, wakifanya concerts. So a band will have many concerts, and then a venue will also have many concerts. Of course, venue moja kama ni theater hivi ita hold concerts mingi, kama ni pia kitu kama festivals. Yeah, so you have to know what is bringing the data together. Ni hiyo kitu yenye iko katikati. So for us ni concerts. Kitu yenye inaleta band na venue pamoja ni concerts. Yeah, kama hakuna concerts hakuna band itaenda venue. Yeah, so with that knowledge sasa tunaweza endelea. So it is actually what we do with active record. Tunasema so kwa active record it will be just simple. We just say a band has many concerts, hivyo tu venye nasema. So you use the macros has many, and then you use the macros has many concerts kwa venue. Alafu concerts unaeka belongs to band, belongs to venue. I just thought it was worth mentioning. But sasa for this challenge we shall not be using that. Okay, so these are the topics. Let us do Bado install to get everything started. Bado install. Yeah, nafanya tu Bado iko sawa. So next thing tunaambiwa you cannot learn Alspec ama aina test. Ukiangalia kwa folders zetu hakuna Alspec, tuko tu na app yenye iko na the band file yenye iko na band class, concert and venue. Then tunaambiwa we are provided with a tool to test the code inaitwa console here. So tunaweza ifungua, we see what it has. So it is actually simply ni kama ka entry point hivi kwa app yenye una load environment, So environment tulisema it carries all the dependencies za app, so iko hapa. Okay, tukiangalia tutaona okay, we require I think it is the same as require all. So sasa it will require all the content in the app folder. Yeah, and then sasa the Bandra, yeah, so that is what it is doing. Alafu sasa the next thing ni tuna learn ply. So tulisema we cannot put ply as the last line, so tunaweka 0 after the line. Tukiweka ply equal the last thing haitafanya. Yeah, so ply, you know about it, it's just like the debugger in JavaScript in a black code. Alafu tunaweza test variables, yeah, and everything. We can see how our code is working. Just ply, yeah. With that, let us continue. You guys are still there?
Tuko hapa.
I have to confirm. Okay. So, tunabua we can just do a message code that works, and then we can, yeah. So the most important thing is that our code works. Okay. So the deliverables. Kuna mse anaweza taka to explain instance method, class method, what it is?
Yes.
Okay, that is nice. So tukuje, let's say about first, wacha tuseme about class methods. So class methods, they are code on the class. Tulisema a method, someone must receive it. A method tunapatiana, alafu mtu ana receive. So for class methods, they are called on the class. So utaona, for example, tumefanya kama bad.all. So the moment tumeanza na capital, tulisema by convention all classes start with a capital letter and they are in singular. So this one already, you know, it is a class method. We are calling it on the class. So the class methods zinakuanga, so they are called on the class, called on classes, and then so they have access to all instances of that class. Yeah, zinakuanga na access to all instances of that class. That is why tuna call bundle.all, kwa sababu itaangalia all the instances of type bundle. Like angalia, unasikia ninatumia class na type, si ndio? So class ni kama type, ni kama nikisema watu, naweza sema ni class ya watu. So kama tuko na class method, inaweza jua kuna watu wangapi, tutaangalia watu wa hii type wenye wako sawa. So that is how class methods are. Alafu I think there is something else I should say about class methods. Kuna kwanga na kitu ingine pia inaitwa class variables. Yeah, so hizi class variables zinaanzanga na h2 like that. Ukiweka unaweza iaccess from every instance, yeah? Kwa sababu ina access every instance, yeah? So class variable, and then I think I should say another thing about sasa kudefine class method. So every time you define a class method, you have to define it ikiwa self dot. So kama ni all, nitakuwa nimefanya hivi, nimefanya def self dot all, yeah? Nitakuwa nimefanya hivyo kila time, ni lazima nitumie self. So that is mostly about class method. Tutaona the differences tukiangalia sasa instance methods. Okay, so instance methods. So instance method ni kama, for example gani, tuseme we have a method that saves the band in the memory. So unasikia ninasema okay, I should not even do like this, I should do like that. So maybe kitu niliacha ni ati class methods zinadenotiwa na dot that method, alafu for the instance methods zinadenotiwa na sharp ama hash, yeah? So sasa kwa nimeandika like that. So nimeandika na a small letter band kwa sababu band will be an instance of this class band. Ni kama venye naweza sema people ni class, sawa? Lakini sasa nikikuja nikisema Monica, hiyo ni instance ya people, na get. So nikisema people.all, nisema sawa, wazee wote wako kwa call, they are 18, and then I give the list of all the people. So hiyo itakuwa ni class method. Instance method nitakuwa nasema for example Monica.age. Unaona, I'm dealing with a specific person. Sasa hiyo specific person ndio instance of the class people. Yes. It's actually just like that. I think sasa naweza kuzuia. So it is called on instances, it accesses the variables in that instance, in access kwa hiyo instance. Ingine kuna pia instance variables zinaanza na h1. Instance variable, for example nitasema h. Ukiangalia sana tunazidefine kwa instantiate method, kwa sababu instantiate method it is a instance method. So kila time utaona tumedefine h like that, alafu nje ya instantiate ndio tutadefine at all like that, nje kwa juu, kwa sababu it is a class variable. Fine. Alafu sasa definition, how to self, unaandika tu just for example def save like that, nothing else. Yeah, from there is something else I would like to say about this keyword self. So tukiweza kuwa na a method save, tuseme we have a method save and then n. and then we have a method here that sets the age of Monica, and then it will be like def age, and then sorry, def age and then age. So for some reason nikuwe nataka ku access save hapa ndani ya age, nitai access like self dot save. This I found it is confusing to people, ilikuwa confusing kwangu pia ikianza, because sasa nilikuwa na shanga, mbona tumeweka save tena ikiwa kama class method hapa ndani. So the thing ni whenever you call an instance method, whenever you call self in an instance method, the cells will stand for that instance. Okay, so sasa hapa self stands for this specific instance. Okay, so
Yes. So it stands for the instance ya save ama
instance. So for your example nimempatia people, sawa. So
Okay.
sasa now you have bad yenye tuseme, give me an example of a bad. Kuna bad nilisikia kwa movie tutafuata, tuseme we had this band sawa. So say hapa self itakuwa inalifaa to for town, haitakuwa inalifaa to the band class, itakuwa inalifaa to for town. So for example nikiuliza for town to tuseme hometown, tuseme iko na hometown, itaniletea hometown ya for town. So this cell refers to for town. Na sasa ni tuangalie for example ndani ya hii cell nikuwe nilikuwa nataka kulifaa to a class method. For example nataka kujua bad zingine zenye ziko kwa the same hometown na for town, nitafanya aje? So this is how we do. Okay, that's the true is to do that, but unaweza fanya like this: self dot class dot sasa all. Unaona? So the same thing, self will refer to the instance which is for town, and then when I call dot class on an instance, it returns the instance or the class of that instance. Na sasa the class of self ni band, so sasa itakuwa ni the same na nikicall band dot all. So I can do either of them. Okay,
Yeah, iko clear kwangu.
guys, confirm, is it clear?
niko tu hapo, lakini endelea.
Kama kuna swali you can ask, I can go again. Okay. Is there another question kwa instance na class methods? So that we can go.
Umepotea mwalimu.
Hello? Someone was speaking. Okay, wacha tuendelee. Ama nilikuwa nimepotea. Oh, yes.
Network inaleta shida.
Nimerudi. Okay. Oh, nimerudi. Okay. Acha, let me comment out all this. Sawa. Now that we can continue. So the first thing tunaambiwa we build these classes. Is it the band and all? Mnaona screen yangu?
Yes, tunaona.
Iko clear?
Iko sawa.
Thank you. So actually they have built for us. So anatuambia initialize with name and hometown. So should initialize with a name, which is a string, and a hometown, which is a string. So initialize, so you build the initialize method. Tunasema this method, as you can see, it is what type of method?
Instance.
An instance method. Yeah. The instance method, it is called ukiandika .new ndio na call initialize method. Good. Sasa we initialize it with a name and hometown, and then you can see we have a class variable. Nice. Unaona, we have to define it outside the instance method. Yeah. So alafu here tunatumia hii shovel. You can see it just pushes the given objects into the array. Itaipush kwa all. So every time we create a new band, it is pushed in the all array, and then here you can see we are defining a class method. Tusema every time you define a class method, you have to start with self. Okay, so sijui kama nilisema ukitumia self ndani ya class method ina refer to the class itself. I think we can do some of the things to make it clear kutoka kwa IRB. Sawa. So here let's check what is a band. Okay. And I think let us just learn the console, the console.rb yenye tumeambiwa tutatumia console.rb. It is iko kwa tools, then console.rb. Sawa. So tuangalie, do you have something like band? Yes. So tuangalie want us to look to see. Okay, band. We create a band. So is equals to band dot new. Mtu anipatie example ya band. Acha nitumie tu photo yangu for now. Then the hometown, same they come from Nairobi, we don't, but okay. So now when we create that, you can see that band dot class will be band. So nilisema hapa we do when we do self dot class inside sasa an instance method italeta the class and the dot all. This is how we can call a class method within an instance method. Na tukifanya that is actually all. Hazina vitu mingi, just take that example. There are people and then a person. People is the class and the person is the instance. When you say about instance method, you refer to the person. When you say about class method, you refer to the people generally. Cool. Tuendelee kubuild our method now. So we have done the initialize. So tukaambiwa kuna method ingine inaitwa name, should return the bird's name. So we shall not make def name kwa sababu those methods are created by the accessor. Is that okay?
Yes, Mora, iko okay.
Sawa. Okay. The other thing, the hometown, tumeambiwa should return the bird's hometown, should not be able to change the hometown after its creation. So tulisema attribute accessor will create a setter and a getter, and then we said about the attribute reader, it will only create a getter. So ukiambiwa should not
You just ask.
Nilikuwa nataka nimpe time ya
hello Mayan, are you saying something?
nimemute. Nilikuwa nasema
Hey.
kwa hapo kwa band initialize. Tunaweza rudia tena. Nimefanya tu saa hii.
Kwa initialize. Tumesema
Ilikuwa kwa band initialize ama name ni hapo tu pale nimefanya tu saa hii. Ngerudia tu kidogo. Uburudi juu kiasi. Pale nilianza ku
actually nimeanza tu hapa. What I have done ni kufanya tu console. I have nimelearn hii file console.rb iko kwa tools. Hiyo file nimelearn, hiyo tu ndio nimelearn peke yake Mayang, alafu iko na apply, so tuna stop and we can test our code. Okay. So okay, nice. So tumesema attribute accessor will create a setter and a getter, so we don't have to do these two. The reader will create a getter only, so we shall be able to create a band with a name, but we cannot relate the name because there is no an attribute lighter, or there is no a setter method. good. Hii ingine bird.all, it has already been created for us, so ukiita bird.all, we can try here. Let's say tell me all the birds, and you can see the bird that we have created. So okay, so there we go. Tumemalizana na hizo. So we go to
Niko na swali moja before uendelee.
go on.
Fine.
Shit.
Kwa active records kuna initialize method
Yes.
ama it's like scrapped out.
Kunakuwa na initialize method lakini iko kwa base class. So these guys decided that they want to make life very easy for us, so easy, so they create even the initialize method for us. Iko kwa base class. Sasa wewe uki-inherit from the base class, you inherit the initialize.
So si lazima uandike initialize method.
Yeah,
Hadi access na reader.
hakuna hizo zote, they are done for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's go on. Okay, I think let me take some variables juu ya kusave time. See, actually ni some birds nilikuwa nimecreate and venues tuziongeze hapa so that we shall be able to go along with code. Sitaki kumuuliza mniambie birds. Okay, let me open that lab equal code challenge concepts. Na msinichekelee bana, si ati nakuwa creative sana. So copy. So what we have here, tuko na some birds, and then we have some venues, and then we have some concerts. There's neno na birds. Hello, nilikuwa nampatia.
Sawa bro.
Uko sawa.
Nimesikia mtu ameingia, kadhani ni mimi. Narudi. Sawa, okay. So let's go and now create the venue. So this is the venue. Tunaambiwa it should have an initialize with a title and city. It has been done for us. So there is a title and city, and then the all variable yenye tuna show every venue that we create, and then we have a self.all that will access all the instances. Then the title, we have said should be able to change its title after creation. So hiyo ni attribute accessor, initialize with a title and a city. Okay, and then there is a city, should return the city of the venue, should not be able to change. So ukiambiwa should not be able to change, unajua you should not put a lighter macros, so unaweka attribute reader peke yake. Accessor ni combination ya reader na lighter. Good. We are done with that. So tuende kwa concerts. Wametufanya kazi mingi sasa, hata hatujafanya kitu. website concert. So the concert, I think we are building something, so tunaambiwa should have an initialize, so we come here and say def initialize, and we are initializing it dates with the dates, and a band, and then a venue. So we just have to set easy nini after initializing, so we have become a date is equals to that date, then the band equals to that band, oh sorry, and then the venue is equals to that venue, so small v, then end. Okay, yeah, I've done that. So the other thing to remember, concert.all should return all the instances of the concert. So sasa we have to define first a class variable for all, and then itakuwa empty array. So every time we create a concert tunahitaji kuishovel. Unaweza tumia shovel ama unaweza tumia dot push. Tuna shovel self, and it has to have an all method. So unaona ni dot kumaanisha it is a class method, yeah, hii ilikuwa sharp. So then def self dot all, so should nini yangu kona mchezo inacheza bwana, enter kwa sawa, yeah. So from there I think we have built our classes. Tukuja sasa kufanya our lamps. Okay. So tunaambiwa concert. Sasa a concert inafaa kukuwa na a class, an instance method called band that should return the band instance for this concert. So that is just easy. Unaweza kuja uandike def band and then return the band, but that would be a lot of work because we have macros read band. So we have just to write attributes reader and then the band, okay. And then you have a concert venue that returns the venue of this concert. So that venue hapo, should be a symbol, okay.
Iko sawa sasa.
Okay, so tukasema this attribute reader will give us the it will allow to access the band and the venue belonging to the concert. Nice. Let's go to the band to remember what's the band. The venue first. Venue. It is so it should venue.concerts should return all concerts. Anyone with an idea how we are supposed to do that? So this is def, okay, let me space out def concerts. mkipu mkiongea ndio nijue network ikipotea. That is so bad. Okay, I think nitaiweka hapa side. So that I can it gets lost. So this. Okay, that's better. So tunaambiwa the concerts will return what is this? All concerts belonging to this venue. All concerts belonging to this venue. Oh, anyone with an idea how we can achieve that? Devi?
Hello. Yes. Yani. Unauliza nini?
Nauliza hivi. Sawa. So
Masikio yangu nasema nimegawa masikio mara mbili.
okay. So one way that you could do this, you just need to first get all the concerts that are there and then check ni gani ya ina belong to this venue. Sindio? See, that is what you will do normally if you had a list of concerts and you are being asked to select the concerts that belong to a certain venue. You just take a list of all the venues and then you'll be looking a list of all the concerts and then you'll be looking, this concert is here, this concert is here, yeah, and then you take all those that belong to that venue. See, it is that simple. So that is what we shall do. How do we get all the concerts? We get them from the concertclass.all. Sindio?
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Now if we tukikuja hapa, let me exit first. Tukikuja kwa kitu unajua I have to put it equal full. Okay, tukikuja and then we ask for example okay, we have a venue here, ilikuwa inaitwaje sasa hiyo venue? Okay, kumbe tunaweza angalia kama hapa. So this is the venue and then we can dot concerts tuone kama we'll see all the concerts. Inafaa kuliturn just all the concerts now because we have not filtered, and I can see these are all the concerts that are there. Kiangalia, acha nimuonyeshe the data that we are using. It is here. Console. So we have these three bands ni tatu, and then we have three venues: Dream Hall, Casablanca and Mahu. Sijui mtu alikuwa anatoa wapi hizi vitu. And then we have now the concerts. Friday night Prodiga, we have all these concerts 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Yeah, so hizo ndizo concerts zenye tumeona kwa nini, all the concerts. Yes, concert. There are more, as you can see, until 9 of them. Yes, mtu ana click that you hapa. Okay, sawa. So now we want to only the concerts that belong to this venue. How do we do that? So we say that we need to filter the filter tool, come with the JavaScript, and then what we do here, we just need to pipe every concert to determine the block parameter, and then we look for the concert whose venue is equals to this venue that we are considering, which is self. Is that okay? Kuna swali yote we can test and see. Okay, so for example, we test the constant for Mahu. You can see Mahu here has 4 of them, so tunafaa kuona 4 concepts. Okay, so do this. So Mahu dot concerts now, and you can see there are only 4 of them. Tunaweza fanya maybe tunaweza fanya dot length so that itakuwa easier for us. Just do Mahu dot concerts, so it is an array of all the concerts for Mahu. So if we do dot length, itatuletea how many. So you can see therefore, and we confirmed Mahu has only 4 concerts. Okay, is there a question or anything that is not clear? We can go on in that case. Tuangalie from our review. Okay, kwa tumefika wapi? Hapa kwa Oherence. So tumepata all the concerts that belong to a certain venue. Now let's look for all the bands that belong to a venue. Okay, so sasa here ndio nilimwambia that we consider what is bringing us together. So tumesema what is bringing venue and bands together is concerts. Without concerts, these two do not know each other. So okay, so tuende kwa band. Ni kwa band ama ni kwa venue? Kwa venue or the bands. So we need a method that does dev bands and so we want all the bands. Tukikuja kuangalia hapa kwa console RB, tunataka all the bands zenye ziko Mahu, si ndio? So ukiangalia vizuri from here, nikumaanisha tunataka hii band inaitwa tunataka hii band, tunataka ni the same, tunataka this band. That is what we want. So as you can see very well even from our data that what brings venue and bands together is the concert. So we look from the concerts, tunaangalia kwa hizi concert zote zenye ziko huku, hizo bands ni gani zenye ziko huku. Ni sawa? Is that okay? So we only
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. So we only just need to use this method inaitwa concerts, tuangalie all the concerts that are here. Okay, and then tunasema what method do we use when we want to do something to every person or every element in an array. Yeah, tunatumia map, sindio? So you just need to map the concepts. Tunatumia again like that, and then we by every concept we look sasa. These are so ukiangalia nimesema self.concepts, nilisema if we want to refer to an instance method in another instance method tutatumia to self. See, that was clear. Okay, so and then so we want to look for the bands in the concepts. So for the bands that belong to these concepts, so we just do concept dot band, concept dot band. Okay, interesting. So maybe we can test and see kama tutaona the bands that belong to one of the variables wenye tumeset out huku. Tunaweza angalia for example for dream halls. Dream halls is a venue. First need to exit, then we're going to call this. So tuangalie dream halls dot bands. Yeah, ukiangalia tunapata dream hall iko na 4 town. It only has one band which is 4 town. We can look for bands, so we can see wako. Yeah, interesting. Kuna band inaitwa hii. Okay, jina ni hii. Okay, na and then we have this Matung, and then we have 4 town. So you can see that Matung imetokea mara mbili. Yeah, do you guys note that?
Yeah.
Can someone tell us why? Mbona imetokea mara mbili? Ni hii hapa. Kuna hii so Madung huyu, na kuna Mahu ingine yenye kuna Madung. So the reason imetokea mara mbili ni kwa sababu this band wamefanya concerts mbili in this venue. Sawa? And because we are using concerts, we are looking at the concerts so that we look at the band. So tukiangalia maybe tuseme tuna tick, tukikaunt hizo ticks zitakuwa 4. Yeah, juu that is the number of concerts zenye zimekuwa hapo, lakini the number of bands zimekuwa 3. So how we do know that, so that we have bands that are not repeating. Kama concerts mingi bands that repeat, so tunafaa kufanya nini for that?
Dot unique.
Yes, dot unique. So tukifanya dot unique sasa we will not repeat bands. Maybe tunaweza test that. So tukiangalia tena we can see now they are just 3. Madong hajajirudia tena. Nice. So okay, we go now to the next deliverable. Tumemaliza hizo mbili, tunaenda sasa kwa bands. So bands tunasema tunaambiwa kuna concerts. Okay, and concerts should return an array of all concerts that the band has played in. So let's go to the band. Ndio hii tumesema don't forget this, that what brings us together is the concert. In other words, tungesema concert to the joint table. So what we do, we need to know all the concerts that the band has. Okay, so we know first we know all the concerts that the band has, and then from the concerts we check the venues. So maybe it does not hurt to build a method for concerts. So we just maybe first build out the concert method so that it will help us. So venye tulijenga hiyo ingine ndio tutafanya hapa. So ni concert.all, and then we filter type of the concert, where concert.band is equals to this band self, and then end. From there sasa we can build the venues method. So the venues tutakuwa tunachukua from concerts. So tutachukua self dot concerts. Okay, and then we will map. So we'll take tutachukua every concert, and then we will check the concert dot venue, and of course because we don't want them to repeat, we will do dot unique, then end. Is that okay? Kila kitu ni clear? We test out. Okay, let's go and test out. So here we want to look at the bands. So for the bands tunaweza angalia maybe band.all kama tumesahau which bands do we have. So we have four down. Okay, we have four down, and then we have Madung and Buchanan, so we can just look at them. Then do venues. Okay, inakuwa ni define venues ingine. It is okay. So what is the problem? No method else, no venues defined for the band.
Hebu rudi kwa hapo kwa concerts. I think you're supposed to define that concert.
Did you define kwa the long file these two methods? I'm sorry. Zinafaa kukua kwa band. Is that what you are saying, Cliff? Ulikuwa unamaanisha hivyo, Grace?
Zinafaa
Kwa venue.
kwa venue.
Zinafaa kwa venue.
Sinizi ni hii najenga. Venues nimetoa wapi?
Hizo za juu. Just before. Yeah. Those.
Okay. So hizi tulikuwa tumejenga, I think. Hizi concerts and bands. Yeah.
Yep, iko sawa hiyo venue.
Alafu alafu bands I think
Mhm.
tumeongeza
For now.
venues. We have added a venues hata kama tukua tumeambiwa like, but tumeambiwa tujenge tu concerts, sindio?
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, so this is how we do for concerts. So we just need to filter for all the concerts whose band is equals to this one, this that we are dealing with, yani the instance. Yeah, tusema whenever you use self in an instance method, you refer to the instance. Okay, you refer, oh, this one, there is another equals here with comparison. Yeah, so kama tungekuwa tumeambiwa to build a method for venues, tukifanya tu hivi, we take the concert and then we return the venue. So concerts ni this one, so already tukiwa na self.concert we know these are the concerts for this instance, and then we just map them, take the venue to concert iko na I think iko na name, venue and band. Yeah, and then .unique to have only the unique ones. Concert hatufanyi .unique because a concert high repeat. Yeah, nice. Okay, tuendelee. Tumemaliza sasa the ORMs. We can now build out the aggregate methods. So there is this one, tunaambiwa concert hometown show. Ukiona anything na question mark, by convention inafaa kureturn true or false. Okay, so I go to the concert, so it returns true if the concert is in the bird's hometown, and false if it is not. So we come to the concert and say def, is it a hometown show? Downtown show. So sasa tunaambiwa ina return true if it is a hometown show, na ina return false if it is not. So what is it checking? What is it checking? Ina check nini? Oh, mnaona blur?
Hata tuoni poa.
Saizi iko better.
Okay. You guys go and become politicians. Go and become everything that you can to make sure our country becomes better in our continent, because we can't be doing this as developers. Hatuwezi kuwa na network baya. Hata siko fana Nairobi. I'm just like 60 kilometers from Nairobi, so then you can see this is the network. So we need to change. Okay. So tumesema we are checking if this is a hometown show. So ukiangalia concert utapata iko na attribute inaitwa city, inaitwa iko na attribute inaitwa venue. Yes, iko na venue. Alafu ukiangalia the venue, it has a city attribute. Oh, okay. Hey, we are checking against the bands. Hata nilikuwa nashangaa what I'm saying. Okay, so tunauliza kama the bands come from this hometown yenye concert iko. Sawa? So from the venue we have a city, and then from the band we have a hometown. Sawa? Okay, so what we want to look here is if this band that is doing this concert is doing it at home. Okay, so tunaangalia if band, so the band tunaweza ifanya ikuwe self dot band, kwa sababu tumesema already tumebuild macross ya kufanya hivyo. If this band dot the hometown, yeah, iko na nini inaitwa hometown, is at home, so kumaanisha sasa pia tunauliza if the venue small and then dot city, yeah, venue niliona iko na nini inaitwa city, so ukiweka like that it will just return true or false, then you can enter, and that method is pretty much done. Yeah, the venue has a city and then the bird has a hometown, so we are looking if this city is the same as hometown, and then it means the bird is at home. If it's not, it is not at home, it returns false. Yeah, so the other aggregate method, introduction, so tunaambiwa returns a string with the bird's introduction for this concert. An introduction is in this form.
Unaweza test your hometown.
Oh yeah. sorry, let me test. So exit this. Okay, tuingia kwa console. Okay, we have this concert inaitwa jams, so tunaweza angalia jams dot hometown show in question mark. We can see that Casablanca, okay, the venue is Casablanca, and then the bird is Fortown, so Fortown does not come from Casablanca, not a hometown. Wacha tuangalie ni bird gani hapa inakuja from hometown. Okay, tukiangalia okay let's just pick at the console .rb. Yeah, acha tuangalie this Burundika. Burundika dot, okay, tunaweza angalia hata Burundika. You can see that the hometown of Ukena is Gatora, and then for venue the venue for the concert pardon is Gatora, so we expect it to return true because this is a hometown show. Let's see, so Burundika dot hometown show, like that, and you can see it is true. Is that okay? We can test another one and see, maybe we are not lucky there. Lege Okay, so you can see Fort Town come from Sauri and this is from Nairobi. So we expect false. Let's see. Hometown. Sure. False. Yeah. Cool. That's all. Let's go back and see what else do we have to build. So the introduction tunajenga for a concert. So tunakuja hapa una check it is an instance method. You have to, so it returns this string like this here, and so here we just have to insert, so it will be like hello, the name of the city. So just come here and we have the city itself dot venue dot city. Yeah, does the venue has a city? Yes. It is in interpolation, so we have to put the hash. You can see hata colors may change, but we can just put the hash, then insert the band name here. So here we will just be checking for the band name. Again, self dot band dot name, the band's other name. Then put the interpolation. So insert the hometown here. Where are you from? Say the band dot hometown. Yes. I think we can test it out. Set this to the console again. So tulikuwa na nini inaitwa Burundika. So we do Burundika dot introduction. So you can say hello, we are from Kenya, we are from Gatora. So these guys are just from this this place. So let's do jump dot introduction. You can say hello Nairobi, we are Fort Town, we are from Saudi. Is that okay?
Maura,
Yes.
rudia hapo kiasi.
Niko na similar question.
Yeah. Go.
Ukiweka hapo self, ni ama straight self ama unawezeka to venue.city? Juu yangu iliwork bila kuweka self.
Iliwork bila kuweka self hapa.
Even for the second last method, usipotumia self it works. So considering already ziko huko juu kwa attribute reader, is it a must? You usha define kule juu the venue and the band. So I don't feel like the
see a must wait.
Yeah.
Having to put self hapa, I think what it does ni inaniambia I have a method. I have an instance method called band that will return to me the band. So you see, moja ni method, ile ingine ni like nikikosa kuweka self, moja ni method na hiyo ingine ni variable. No. And then the method returns the variable. Juu sasa tukiweka macros like this, hii ndio ina create the method and it will be returning just the band. No. So it is really not different except that one is a method and the other is a variable. otherwise you're just using the same values recently. Kasa Jen, please.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Iko sawa.
Nice. Yeah, one is a method, the other is a variable. Okay, so first ulikuwa umeniambia nirudie about the introduction part.
Yep.
Nice. So tumeset introduction hapa. So again we are just interpolating here, taking the venue. So nimesema tukifanya self.venue we refer to the method created by this, and then .city. So tunafanya tu hivyo. So all the concerts, sasa all the concert that is the instances ndizo hizi ndio na call jams, kwa sababu jams ni concert hapa. Ukiangalia jams is equals to concert.new, the date, and then for town is the band, and then the venue. So yeah, that is just what is happening here. Nachukua, I have to call the method from the instance, so I call it from jams, then introduction. So it will be just taking the name of the venue, or the city of the venue, which is Nairobi, and then itachukua the name of the band, and then the hometown of the band, naziweka pamoja, alafu nanilitania that string. Tuko sawa?
Yeah, sawa.
Nice.
Mora,
Yes.
unaweza hapo juu nini kwa hiyo introduction, hebu scroll to the right nione those remaining variables zenye ziko umemput hapo inside the curly braces.
Yeah.
Okay.
Band dot
Awesome.
hometown. So
Awesome. Okay, sawa.
I think pia nimetaka kutumia self sana here because I want us to grasp the concept of now, since it being an instance method, I can call it using self in the instance, and this self will be just referring to this instance.
Mora,
Yes.
unaweza scroll hapo hizo zenye zionekana.
Okay, don't know, let me just for this make Evo.
Sawa.
Okay, Mora.
Yes.
Lastly, huko juu nimeona ujaweka nini inaitwa aje? Nimeona ujaweka attribute
Lighter.
reader.
Accessor.
Yeah, ujaweka attribute accessor. Why? Mbona ujaweka ya date?
Okay. Hatujaambiwa if it is supposed to change. It is not supposed to. Tumeambiwa just that a concert should be created using the three. But the other ones tulikuwa tunaambiwa whether it should change. No, it should initialize with a date. Banded venue.
Yeah.
So hatuja unlike this one, the other ones here, tunaambiwa for example this one should return a title and should be able to change the title. So in this case I will use an attribute accessor because I need a reader and a writer for the title. So no.
Okay, so in the venue you're going to use a attribute accessor for the title and
an attribute reader
for the city.
For the city. City ndio haichange ya.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Exactly right. Okay. we go to the other one.
So it means naweza tumia accessor kwa sababu hatujaambia kama ina change. What should do?
Unaweza tumia accessor. Sasa maybe hawajasema whether it should change or it should not. So I'm guessing the rubric should not penalize you for making it be able to change when they did not specialize. Sawa, tuende to the next one. Okay, tulikuwa hapa. So sasa now we are for the venue. This is the last thing. Give me a minute, guys. Just a whole.
Kwa band.
Eti?
Tuko kwa band.
Tuko hapa. Give me a minute. Sawa. So we are being told now for the band. Okay. Hello. Oh, yeah. Can you hear me? Mic check. Nisikia mtu alikuwa hapa. Okay, sawa. Thank you. Okay, so let's go to the band now and build out this function. So tunaambiwa play in venue, so it takes a venue and a date. Let's just copy them as argument and creates a new concert for the brand in that venue on that date. So it is, okay, so this is just the bad wants to right. See something grand. So play in that venue in venue, so this one will create a concert for this band in this venue that you have passed in this date. So I think that is really straightforward. because we just have to create a new concert. So concert dot new. Then we said what do we pass? So remember that we are using positional arguments. So we have to make sure the order is exactly the way it should be, because positional arguments specify on the order. So you can see we tulikuwa tunatumia date, band, venue. So we have to put them in this order. Okay? Yeah. So we just put the band, the date, and then the band. So the band is self, and then the venue. So maneno niweke hapa capital and guys, kuna mtu hapo na swali? We can try it out. Sindio? Okay. So first let us exit. Then get back here. Take someone. Which band?
MK,
Yes.
unaweza rudi tu kiasi hapo kwa concert, iko kitu inanikula kichwa mbaya.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me.
So hebu enda juu kidogo. Yes, self.all. Okay. So, okay. We have that concert and the venue. Okay. Let me just get into my readme. Iko kitu hapa, it seems I'm missing. Okay, the concert, we have the concert hashtag band and the concert venue. So
Una miss hizo methods mbili.
I feel like sijui mimi ndio metupa mbao, sielewi ama
Haujatupa mbao. So unauliza kuna method inafaa kuwa inaitwa hivi, def
yeah,
band.
band. Yeah. And
then
the concert itself, that is under the hapo kwa nini kwa
ni kwa file ya ya band ama ya concerts.
under the object relationship methods kuna nini, kuna two, how do we call them, instances, yeah? Is it instances, si ndio? Band and venue.
Instance method kwa
Yeah.
kwa concert hapa.
Yeah, kwa hapo kwa nini inside nini object relationship methods
Okay.
kuna nini
Return the
kuna
band
band instance, si ndio?
of this concert.
Na venue instance, si ndio?
Yeah.
So the concert instance should return the band instance for this constant, si ndio?
Yeah.
So hebu tuingie hapo kwa concert, twende hapo pale inafaa, tunafaa kuona hiyo
So
hiyo instance.
sasa mahali penye tunafaa kuiona tumesema that method is actually a getter. Hii ni getter ya band, hii ni getter ya venue.
Okay.
And we know that we don't have to create getters. We can just use the back clause attribute reader to create a getter for us. If we need a getter in a reader, in a setter, we can use an attribute accessor.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Now that is where I was heading to.
Yeah.
So if we don't need them, okay. Hebu ngoja, hebu scroll chini. Oh, sasa ndio nimeona. I think nimeona, I saw a wrong folder then. I think niliona folder yenye si hiyo.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, cause I thought the nini inaitwaje, nilikuwa nimeona ni kama the concert instance na bands instance iko under hiyo concert, but I think ziko under, zinafaa kuwa under nini, venue, si ndio? Hebu get into the venue tuone. Okay, yes, yes. Okay, so hapa tunayo tena, is it a must to use the dot filter ama tunaweza tumia nini? We
Yes.
can use the select.
They actually the same things, just different words.
Okay,
It is
okay,
done like that so that people coming from different languages can just continue using the
oh,
keywords they
oh,
were using. So
oh,
like you say, we are coming from JavaScript, so I think we are familiar with filter.
okay.
Yeah, so
Basi
we're going to
tuko
use
poa.
it. It's the best.
Oh,
Hata
oh,
map unaweza tumia collect.
mhm,
Yeah, it will just do the same thing. Lakini
oh,
sasa we are familiar with map, so it is the best to
oh,
use. You not be confused.
okay. Lastly, no time inasonga, unaweza ingia tu kwa band iko kitu nataka kucheck just to rectify. Okay, just to confirm I'm getting everything right. Okay. Yes. Self all concerts. Okay. Sawa, tuko poa. Wacha in case of anything I'll just nitakuombea tu but
Yeah. That's okay.
okay, sawa. Ngoja, hapa ni kwa concert.
Band.
Nishajua shida ni nini. Screen ina move faster than the words. Sawa, haina shida yake. Iko sawa tu.
Okay.
Okay.
Network troubles, I've told you guys, go and become CS of
Mm.
technology and make sure you do good stuff there.
Okay, poa.
Okay, so tulikuwa tumefika hapa tukasema we need to pray in the venue, we create a concert, and then in the venue that we pass and the date. So we have said that the very important thing that we should look at is the order of keyword arguments. They should follow the same order. This one. So we should have date first, band, and I think that is how we have done the band. The band needs to create a concert. So though inaingia ikiwa venue then date, we have to arrange them like this. The date.
Nura, hii bado sana, si ndio? Bado ita take time. Nakuuliza. Hello.
Hello.
Nilikuwa nauliza bado ita take time ama imebakisha kidogo?
We are almost done actually.
Juu kama bado kiasi mtanaweza endelea, bora utatuma recording na record maybe. Mtanaweza endelea huko juu nataka kuendelea na content. Najua nilibaki nyuma kiasi.
Sawa, nitatuma recording either way. Okay. So we can test out that method for praying the venue. Let's say that we have this this band, and then we want to create a concert for them. Let's say where, like in Casablanca, for example. So tumesema we have to ilikuwa play in venue, and then we just needed to pass the venue. It's Casablanca, and then the dates. So let's say we go there in 13th. So you can see imetuleta here this concert, the new concert with this band. You can see the band is and then the dates and the venue. Yeah, so now we have this concert. I think it will be the last concert. So if we did maybe like concert dot all dot last, we should see it. And you can see, yeah, for Madong, and then 13th, and the venue. So iko sawa. Okay, we go on then to the next thing. So all introductions. So all introductions. Yeah, it is a method for the band returns an array of strings representing all introduction for this band. Each introduction is in the form hello, insert city, and then we are and we are from all introductions. So again, I think we have a method called introductions that we can look at and see if it actually looks like this. Lakini introduction ilikuwa kwa concerts. Okay. Let's then copy this. Haiko kwa band, kama iko kwa band tungeli use, lakini nimekumbuka ilikuwa kwa concerts. I think, yeah, introduction. Yeah, we should use it. We should use this because we have all the concerts that are from this that are for this band, and every concert has an introduction. So now you have all the concert here, concert. So tukifanya dev all introductions, so we can just take the concerts and then we have to call the introduction method for every concert. So you have to for every, ukisikia tu mtu amesema for every, unajua ni math. So napendaga kutumia hii Caliblasis kwa sababu inakuanga one line and then I'm done with it. Unaweza tumia pia do which you use when you are doing multiple lines, but here najua I just have to do concerts dot introduction, call the introduction, then I should be done. Is it okay? Is it okay?
Yes, it's okay.
Yeah, what do we test out? Thank you. So the all introduction, we take a band and make them do all the introduction. So query one band and say all introductions. So okay, they seem to have only one concert. Don't all introductions together. They give us all the introduction from all the concerts. Nimerecord Simon.
Hebu turudi kwa hiyo method ya all introductions.
Okay. Yeah.
So we are mapping, and then we are calling concept and introduction. So
because these concerts are the concerts that belong to this band. Okay, so if I call introduction of these concerts, it is the introduction belonging to this band. So yeah, okay, and here we are done with that one. Let's go to the next this one for the venue now. So venue, we have a concert on, and then you pass the date. So it takes a date as a string as an argument, and then finds and returns the first concert on that date at that venue. The first one at that date on that venue. So okay, we go to the venue. We have said we need to say hot concert and on hot date. So dev concerts concert on, and then we pass in the date. So here at an end. What do we need to do? So what you need to do when they are telling us to do the first. So you just ask yourself which early method that returns for you the first match. Ni gani hiyo?
Fine.
Ni find, sindio? Yeah. Ukipata kuna watu wengine watasema it will detect. Yeah, detect inafanya the same thing na find, but we stick on the method that we are used to. Okay, so we just need to keep all the concepts. We have all the concepts here. You have a method that returns all the concepts and concepts, and then we find again. We are just doing the same thing all over again, all over. Just take the concert and ask what is your date. So if the date is equal to the date that we are looking for, then return you. Okay. We give it a shot. Sinda. Okay. Exit here. Right. Did I do? Okay. I just want to pick at the data so that I can see if there is a venue with 2 concerts. Oh, I don't think so. Okay, we can just check it out. So we are checking for. So we take a venue, say dot concerts on, and then we pass in a date at a string. So let's say we pass in 14th. So okay, you can say saying us that you have an undefined method called date. Okay. Why is it screaming at us? This is a method from the saying we don't have a method called date on concert. So we look at our concerts. They have a date, but as you can see, we did not put the date on the reader, so there is no method that exposes the date. You get it? So we have to come here in now add the date. Kaza, you see the line tulikuwa tunapata, where is it? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's now test it again. Okay. So this is it. Concert on 14, and you can see it just tells us on 14 you have a concert here by this band. Yeah, we can maybe check out for a date that does not exist. Concert on, maybe can look at, do you have concert on Uganda? That would be tomorrow, and they say nope, nothing. So we can maybe even try for another person. Do you have a concert on 17? Don't know, just guessing. It looks like there is some error somewhere. Yeah.
You didn't put
Super
full
full
string literals.
That's unexpected something again. Just like that. So it should be like that. So there is no concert on 17th for Casablanca, but there is one on 12th. Yes. Is there any question, clarification?
Unaweza test your all concerts. Your all introductions.
Or introductions.
Ah.
What do you want me to search
Yenye iko kwa band.
acha niangalie band.all. So okay, so we need to call it on a specific instance, sindio? So for example, sasa we have hii pad inaitwa Ukena. We can say like that dot all introductions. I think they only have one concert, but let's just do it. So you can see, but you can see it is in an array. Okay, let's do for town. Tutafanya for wanaitwa hivyo. You can see there is an introduction for every concert they will be having in Gatoro, in Nairobi, in Gatorati. Okay. Nice.
Yes, Mora.
Yes.
Could you just go back to that last yeah, the last instance that you've just made, which is how is it called?
Photo.
Your own date.
Yeah, the concert on date.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me just see it.
Oh, we tried.
No. I just want to see the instance method.
Okay.
The code. Yeah.
So it looks like this.
Okay.
We just we do dot find
Mm-hmm.
the concert.
Okay.
So so you see we have all the concerts that are in this venue.
Yeah.
So we need to find the concert that is in a specific date.
Okay.
So we
Okay.
have a concert and we look at the date of that concert
Okay.
against the date that we are looking.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, almost there. Oh, the last thing. The most frequent band. The most frequent band. Okay, so ukiangalia for the venue, so we need now a method that will tell us ni nani wanashindaga huko most frequent band. So again we say we have all the concerts, so we just have to look at all the concerts and then we are going to ask for the band that appears in most concerts. Is that okay? Okay, so we just have to take concerts. So this will give us all the concerts for this venue, and then what we need all the bands. We have a method for bands, but I am not going to use it. I will give you the reason. I think for not using it, I will create another method here just to help me, and you'll see why I am using this method. I will just call it all bands. Is it making sense? Jina makes sense. Okay. This is the reason, because siwezi tumia hii bands kwa sababu hii bands iko na unique. It means the array that is returned by these bands contains like every band appears once. Now I want to know who appears many times, so I want a method that does not use unique. Okay, I can choose to repeat that and then not use unique. Map yes, I map every concert. Or I can create a method here. Say def all bands. I could even create it as a private method, but I will not. Okay, so I just need to take all this code, cut it, and then we'll put it here. And so this one will return me all the bands even when they are repeating. Haitakuwa inatoa repeat. Alafu sasa this one it will just our method itakuwa inafanya self dot all self dot all bands dot unique. So the bands method itakuwa inakurudishia the unique ones, and then the most frequent itakuwa inatumia just the all bands method. And then so there is a method, I think I can show you this method in work for array, for arrays. Si lazima nifungue ni nyingine. So let's say we have an array here, so we do 1 3 2 array like that, and we want to know how many times that does 1 appear, how many times does 3 appear in this array, how many times does 2 appear in this array. That method in Ruby is called tally. So this one, it returns a hash with like that. The key is the item. For example, here 1, yeah, and then the value is how many times that item appears in the array. So 1 appears once, 3 appears 3 times, 2 appears 3 times, and 4 appears 2 times. Okay, so this is the method that we are going to utilize here to give us the most frequent band. So we just do tally. So this will return for us a hash, and then we have to sort out now the hash. So we'll do like sort by will give us 2 things, because it is a hash. It will give us a key and a value, and then we will sort using the value, and then the band with most occurrences will appear last in a sort as said 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. So then I'll take the last guy. Ika clear?
Yes, you clear. Yes.
So let's maybe test it out. Exit. Okay, so let's say we can see, I think Mahu is frequent, so we can just look Mahu dot most frequent. Ilikuwa most frequent band ama most frequent. Can just click most frequent band. Most frequent band. So you can see it says that the most frequent band nematome, and then there is a comma, and then there is 2, because this is the key value, the key and the value. It will, after sorting, it will return to me Alice with key and value. So if I didn't want to know how many numbers that the bird appear in this venue, I will have again to change here a dot first, because I just need the bird, not how many times it appears. Okay, let us see what did I do. Exit. So then you can see now it gives us the most frequent band. Yeah, so any questions? We are done.
Hello, Mgeiza.
Yes.
Mimi sina swali, but I just want to appreciate it. Umenisaidia. I had done it like